Hello guys, welcome to my channel. This is the 34th tutorial in this course, and in this tutorial we are going to continue our discussion on date and time functions, and we're going to check out a few more interesting methods, right? So the first method that we're going to check out is the sleep method, and it also requires the time module, and this method delays the execution of the calling function or the script by a given number of seconds. So if you use it, then the next command that you have in your function or the next command that you have in your script, that gets executed with some delay, right? So I have a script file here, and I've already saved it. It has the name sleep, and I'll import the time module in the script first, because as I said, to use this method you have to use the time module and you have to import it. And let's say I want this script to just display the text hello world on screen. So to display the text, I'll use a print function hello world, and I'll put an exclamation symbol at the end. And I want the text to be displayed after a wait of, let's say, 7 seconds, right? So I'll get the wait by typing in time.sleep, and then within parentheses I'll simply pass in 7 as an argument, right? So let's run this program, and there we go. We see that the cursor is blinking, and exactly after 7 seconds we will see our text, right? So there we go, we see hello world. And you could pass in any number of seconds as an argument to the sleep method, and it's extremely useful. You would find so many applications of it, where you want things to happen but after some delay, and it's really cool. The next method that we're going to check out is the month method, and this method requires the calendar module, right? So I'll import the module first by typing in import space calendar, and this method takes 2 arguments. The first is the year value and the second is the month value, and it returns the calendar of the month, right? So I'll actually use a print statement to see the output of this function. So I'll type in calendar dot month, and let's say I want to see the calendar of March 1965. So March is the 3rd month of the year, so I'll type in 1965 first, follow it up with a comma and then 3, and I'll press the enter key to see the calendar of March, right? This is so cool. And if you want to see the calendar of the entire year, then you could use the calendar method instead. So again, I'll type in print first, and then within parentheses calendar, the name of the module, and calendar, the name of the function, and it takes quite a few arguments. The first argument happens to be the year, the calendar of which you wish to see. So let's say I want to see the calendar of 1994. I'll type in that first, and then I'll type in 2, and this number is the maximum width that I want each date to occupy. So I want 2 as the maximum width for each date, and let's say I want each week to occupy a maximum 1 line. So I'll type in 1 here, and the method actually returns the calendars of individual months in 3 columns. So if suppose I want 10 characters of space between each column, then I'll pass in 10 as the last argument. When I press the enter key, I see this as the output. Isn't this amazing? I mean, I see calendars of all months, and there's a space of 10 characters between each column, and you can check that out. So I have the cursor blinking immediately after U of Sunday here. So I start counting 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10, right? So we have 10 characters of space. If you want this to be spread out a little more, then you could increase the space to 15 characters or 20 characters or as much as you want, right? The next method that we're going to check out is the isLeap method, and this method tells us whether the year that's passed as an argument to it is a leap year or not. It's a very simple function, and it uses the calendar module again. So I'll type in calendar dot isLeap, and as an argument to it I'll pass 2008, and when I press the enter key I see true as the result, and that's because 2008 was a leap year. And if I would execute this method again with an argument 2009, I would see false because 2009 was not a leap year, right? So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys liked it, and that's all I have to say about date and time functions. And we might check out a few more later on in the course if at all I come to a stage where I find the use of something. So I'll discuss it if I haven't discussed it already in the last 2 tutorials. And thank you so much. As I said, you guys have to program in Python to get a hang of all these methods, and try to use these methods in your scripts now, right? We know how to create scripts, we know how to run scripts, and we've seen so many functions, date and time functions, dictionary functions, string functions, number functions, and lists and tuples, and all those methods. Unless you use them, you're not going to get a hang of them. So use the functions, and happy programming, and I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care.